Hey guys, this is Rudy, and I'm going to talk really fast because I only got 10 minutes and there's a lot of information to cover. But I wanted to make a video with every single thing that I know about for a new person to study in order to awaken themselves about the New World Order and all the fraud that is going on in the world today. So I'm just going to jump right into it because I've tried to do this a few times and I always run out of time. So I'm just going to go as fast as I can. So for a new person, I want you to look up Alex Jones. He's got a channel on YouTube. He's got a website called Infowars.com. He's got PrisonPlanet.tv. He has lots and lots of videos that he's made, and I suggest you watch every single one of them. I think he is associated with Loose Change, which is a 9/11 Truth video. I think he is associated with Terror Storm, which talks about how the governments use false flag attacks to manipulate masses of the population. And I'm sure he has a lot more. He also made a video about the Bohemian Grove, which catches these elitist New World Order bastards performing some sort of cremation of care. I mean, these are some evil, evil bastards. And he caught them on video. So, he's got so much stuff out, but I suggest you watch some of his videos as a research in order to help you wake up as to what's really going on. There's another guy by the name of Ian Crane, I-A-N Crane, and he has two really good series that I've recently watched. One of them is called Fool Me Once, and it's a 5-part series. He's also got another video series called NWO F'd, F-U-C-K, NWO F'd, and They Know It. That's a 10-part series, and it's a really, really good video series for people just waking up to the New World Order. There's a guy by the name of Salbucci in Argentina who knows about the New World Order and the upcoming economic collapse that's going to happen in America. Gerald Celente and Peter Schiff are also two economists. Very, very good economists that are predicting the financial collapse. Gerald Celente is also predicting social upheaval, food riots, and tax riots as well. Study the RFID chip and understand how evil that is. Aaron Russo gave an interview to Alex Jones before he died of cancer, and he indicated how the end game is that the New World Order wants to put RFID chips in all of us and basically control us like domesticated pets. Alright, the Zeitgeist people, I don't like all the Zeitgeist films, but they did make two very good videos on the Federal Reserve, fiat money, and 9/11 truth. The Zeitgeist people believe we should bow down to machines, and they believe in a godless, soulless utopia. But like I said, not everybody on this list is going to agree 100%. So it's unreasonable to expect that every single person will agree on all views. There's a video called Loose Change. Make sure you watch that. There's a website called AE911truth.org. It's Architects and Engineers for Truth. They've got a 10-part video series, if I'm not mistaken. It's called Blueprint for 9/11 Truth. It's a very good technical video series on 9/11 and the World Trade Centers and World Trade Center 7. Terror Storm, I think I mentioned that already. Michael Savage, he's another talk show host similar to Alex Jones. Michael Savage speaks out for truth. James David Manning, he's a black preacher. He slams Obama all the time, which I really like. And he talks about the birth certificate issue quite a bit. He also wrote a book called The Oblation Hour. And I can summarize this book for you very quickly. Basically, his book, The Oblation Hour, which was written in 2006, says that before you go to sleep every night, say 3 sentences in a prayer to God. The first sentence is, Satan, you are a liar. The second sentence is, I seek the truth. The third sentence is, speak, Lord, for thy servant heareth. And you do that earnestly, and between the hours of 3 a.m. and 6 a.m., the Lord will give you a dream and provide some wisdom to you in that dream. Now, you can believe that or not. I'm not saying it's true. I'm just saying that's what his book says, and I don't see any reason. I don't see any problem with it. Just to share with you, James David Manning, I don't think, believes in the New World Order. Matter of fact, on page 67 of his book, he talks about how the New World Order is a great thing. I think James David Manning is a seeker of truth, and I like a lot of his videos. I just don't think he understands about, what the New World Order is about. Okay, depopulation policy. Look up the Georgia Guidestones. Research what is written on those stones. How it talks about depopulation of the earth. Also, understand that Prince Philip has stated, this is Prince Philip of England, stated that he wants to come back as the Ebola virus to cure the population problem. And then Ezekiel Emanuel, which is the brother of Rahm Emanuel, there's a video on YouTube of him where he talks about depopulation. And this is the brother of our White House Chief of Staff. These people are very evil people. Make no bones about that. Watch the Obama speech on the civilian security force, where he talks about the need for a civilian security force just as powerful as the military. The book that specifically woke me up is Edward Griffin's book, The Creature from Jekyll Island. Talks about the banking history of the United States. Edward Griffin also has a website called the realityzone.com. That's the book that specifically woke me up. Okay, I'm going to have to go really quickly now. Research the following words and concepts. Understand that mainstream media and all the mainstream news television programs are complete lies. They're controlled by the big corporations. So just turn off your television sets. They're feeding you to specifically dumb you down and to get you in like a mind-numbing bullcrap that they just turn off your televisions. Also, there is no such thing as Republicans and Democrats. There is no such thing as a right-left paradigm. Throw all that out the window. Do not even think about things in terms of whether it's Republican or whether it's Democrat. Think about things in terms of whether it's truthful or not. You have to get yourself out of the right-left paradigm. Understand that they're pushing for a North American Union similar to the European Union. They want to make Canada, Mexico, and the United States a one country with no borders. That's why anything that enhances the sovereignty of the United States, they are against that. They also want a common currency. It's called the Amero. Look up the Amero and understand what that's all about. Okay, also understand that the Council on Foreign Relations is a group of the New World Order. The Trilateral Commission is a group of the New World Order. The Bilderberg Group is a part of the New World Order. Understand that our national debt is skyrocketing and is out of control, and that's being done on purpose to cause a collapse of our financial system and a collapse of the middle class in the United States. Ron Paul is the only politician that is truthful as far as I'm concerned. All the other politicians have been corrupted by money and lobbyists. Jim Sinclair is another economist. He's a precious metal expert. Realize that gold and silver will skyrocket when the dollar plummets. I've already talked about Rahm Emanuel. He also wants the National Civilian Security Force similar to the SS in Germany. Eric Holder is the first African American Attorney General. He wants to attack the Constitution and attack your Second Amendment rights. Janet Napolitano believes anybody who strongly believes in the Constitution is a domestic terrorist. Look up the MIAC report that was put out under her leadership. Obama refuses to show his birth certificate. Go to WorldNet Daily and research that. Understand the phrase fiat money and how fiat money always collapses. Look up the YouTube video series Argentina Economic Collapse. Understand the moral decay that's happening all around us and they're ripping God out of society and biblical principles. Understand the term posse comitatus and understand how military and police should be separate, but they're actually merging them. Understand Frankenfoods and how evil the company called Monsanto is. Look up a video series called The Future of Food and the Evil of Monsanto on YouTube. The New World Order cannot exist simultaneously with the Constitution, so they're going to attack the Constitution. They're going to attack your gun rights. Britain and Australia have already given up their guns. Understand there's a group called Oath Keepers that's going to fight this. I forget the guy leading it. I think his name is Stewart. There's also a website called Alarm and Muster. Go read the PDF file, see if you want to join that. Henry Kissinger and Walter Cronkite, and recently Gordon Brown admitted there is a New World Order. They all think it is a good thing. They're all evil people.